Hello everyone, welcome back. We're going to be playing the rest of chapter 2, hopefully, with my next slice was a Villainess. Alright, there we go. I'll talk this loud now. The mic turned up a little bit, it's still a little bit hoarse from talking so much all the time. Actually, I wanted to load. I talk a lot at work, and then I talk a lot on videos when I get home, so it's no wonder my voice is going out. So now we're at the party. We just had the girls' day around on the ship, and now we are getting ready for the formal party, and Keith is sick, unfortunately. So Keith will not be here today to interrupt us with Geordos and dance. It's finally time for the party. I was short on time. My worries about Keith exasperating the issue, but when all is done, I look the part. In place of the bedridden Keith, Geordo is escorting me today. He's so happy about it. Ohime-sama, oh, that's so cute. Geordo seems to be in high spirits. Of course he is. He doesn't have Keith to get in the way. He continues dropping cliche lines as he escorts me. I'm reminded again that he's a prince from an Otome game. I enter the venue, escorted by Geordo, and everyone comes running over. Why is she asking if she's alright? Of course she is. She's just being escorted. Quit being so dramatic. Well, of course. I know, right? It doesn't matter what you say. As he speaks, Nicole glances around the party hall. It seems to be less packed than the night before. I'm so glad I didn't get sick whenever I was on my cruise, because I would have missed quite a bit. It is definitely the experience. Speaking of which, Ryle did mention that some people can't adjust to the smell of the ocean. I love the smell of the ocean. In consideration of that, he placed sachets all over the room, like the smell of the sea, though it doesn't matter much to me. Oh yeah, I like the smell of the sea. Okay, I read that wrong. We have bigger problems.
Huh?
Yes, my biggest concern is that with so many feeling ill, there won't be enough people to eat all the food. With so few people here, I have no choice but to eat and eat, so nothing will be wasted. Keith did tell me to enjoy myself, but he did say not overeat. Finally, my long-cherished desires will be satisfied. With so few people at the party, it should be no issue to go and greet them all later. I make a beeline for the delicacies. The menu is completely different from yesterday's, and it all looks great.
本当に嬉しそうな顔をしますね。
Of course she is.
だって本当に美味しそうだもの。どれから食べようかしら。カタリナ様、このスープはいかがですか？とても美味しそうですわよ。
He's just like, what are you doing?
魚介の匂いがするわ。イカや貝で煮込んだスープだそうです。さあ、どうぞ。ありがとう、メアリー。
He just leaves. I take a sip of the soup from the cup, and the taste of the ocean washes through my mouth.
おいしい。それは良かったですわ。
He probably went to go get something else, and then he's gonna like spoon feed her. There he
カタ
is.
リナ、こちらのキッシュも美味しそうですよ。
I told you he went to go get something else. They gotta have a competition now.
本当ですね。
Look at her in the background. There she goes. Once I finish the soup, I'll try that quiche. But this meat dish. But this meat dish.
カタリナ様、サラダも新鮮で美味しそうですわ。
Oh my gosh.
このソテーもいい香りがしますよ。
ありがとう、メアリー、ジョルド様。
I didn't mean to skip, sorry. Okay, look, they're having like a stare down. Without so many people to greet, both of them were at my side with choice recommendations. I quickly pile the food onto my plate and head to a secluded place to eat. It's like I have my bounty and I'm gonna go sit in the corner and enjoy it.
あん。うん。おいしい。
The sauteed white fish is plump and melty. The deep fried is crunchy and explodes with juice. It's all indescribably delicious. I knew that the food from Quid would be an incredible treat. On top of that, it's all seafood. It's dish after dish of things that I could never get in Sorcier. Now that I have them, I can't stop. Poor Keith. He's missing out on such great food. I'll make sure to enjoy his share too. I continue to eat what Geordo and the others recommend to me. Yeah, this is good. Oh, this one too. I want Geordo and Mary to try it too, but they're both engaged with other nobles, as expected of those two. I would feel bad for interrupting them, so I eat alone in silence. I go get a drink and pick up a glass in that moment. Uh-oh. I hit the table by accident, spilling juice on my dress. Oh no. Oh crap. It's not in a conspicuous spot, but it'll be terrible if it becomes a stain. If I tell the maid who helps me dress, I think we can remove it immediately, but she might report it to Mother. I decide to go to the restroom to get the stain out on my own. My mind set, I sneak out of the venue. She's gonna meet like either Rosie or the other pirate. I know she is. This always happens when she's alone. I am glad the stain came out. After successfully blotting out the stain on my dress, I step out to return to the party hall. And she's lost.
あれ?
Only I don't remember which way it is. Not knowing where to go, I stand dumbfounded. She's gonna be escorted back by Rosie, and Geordo's gonna be like, excuse me. I look right and left, but haven't a clue. It all looks the same to me. Well, there's no point in standing here. Let's try going this way first. I choose a direction at random and start walking. At random. I think I'm lost. I'm looking for the party hall, but somehow I wind up at the library. No one could be in here, right? I mean, there's a party going on. If someone was in there, I could ask them for directions, but I doubt anyone's here right now. Of course there's gonna be someone there. Just as I turn around to look elsewhere, I hear footsteps. Aww.
Katarina?
I came looking for her.
あ、ジオルド様。どうしてこんなところに?
カタリナがなかなか戻ってこないので探していたんです。
That's so cute.
すみません。ご心配おかけして。
She's blushing.
いや、平気ですよ。それよりせっかくですし、一緒にライブラリーを見
Did
て
they
みませんか？
finally get some alone time?
ライブラリーをですか？
はい。カタリナたちは昼間に行っていたと思いますが、実は僕はまだ見ていなかったんですよ。それに夜は雰囲気がいいと聞いていたので、ぜひ見てみたいと思ったんです。
A library at night, huh? Sounds kind of fun.
でもパーティーの途中ですし、みんなも心配しているかも。
平気ですよ。僕が探すとみんなには言ってきていますから。
Yeah, we'll just pretend like we haven't found her yet.
それにちょうどカタリナと話がしたいと思っていたんですよ。こんな機会でもないと二人きりになれませんからね。
He's almost whispering to her.
ですからよければライブラリーに入りませんか？あ、安心してください。扉は開けておきますから。
As if she would think that would be an issue. What's that supposed to be? See, exactly. She's clueless, man. Although, I mean, I don't know. I would not be doing anything in the library, but whatever. Although, I'm not sure what his concern is about the door, but I'm interested in seeing the library at night. The door. I probably won't have another opportunity to visit the night while I'm on the vinculum. I'm sure Keith would be angry if I walked around alone, so he'd be just as mad if you walk around alone with Geordo. In that case, it's lucky that Geordo is here now. I think Keith would rather you be alone than be with him.
どうですか、カタリナ？
そうですね。でもみんなが心配するといけないですし、少しだけなら。
And so Geordo and I enter the library.
へえ、夜はこんな感じなんですね。
The library lanterns are on and it's quiet. No one else is here since they're all at the party hall. Geordo leads me to a table in the back of the room and pulls out a chair for me.
カタリナ、さあ、どうぞ。
Such a gentleman.
ありがとうございます。
Watching his graceful movements, I remember again that he's a prince. Yep, he's... Now that I think of it, I remember Geordo escorting Maria elegantly like this in the game, too. But he isn't just elegant. He may look like a Prince Charming, but in the game, he's actually sadistic, and I suddenly remember my past life and feel nostalgic. Fortune Lover, the Otome game I played in my previous life. Raising Geordo's affection was so hard that I stayed up all night playing, overslept, was late for school, and that's how I rode my bicycle too fast out onto the main street. Aww. It reminds me of when I tripped following little Geordo around when I recalled my past life at 8 years ago. When I recalled my past life at 8 years old. I always thought his smile was lovely, but I look at Geordo sitting across from me, smiling happily. When I remember the game, his pleasant expression suddenly seems sadistic.
カタリナ、ようやく二人きりになれましたね。船に乗り込んでから早くこうしてあなたとの時間を持ちたかったのですが、妨害が多くて学園でもいつも誰かしらがそばにいますし、久しぶりにゆっくり話せそうで嬉しいです。
He's finally glad that he has her all to himself and she's just like, yeah, whatever. Disturbances? I'm not sure what he means by that, but it's true that we haven't had time to speak like this for a while. Us friends are always together at the academy, and I live such a lively life that I barely have time to be alone.
そういえば、ジオルド様は今日お仕事をなさっていたんですよね。お疲れ様です。
ありがとうございます。でも、そんな疲れもカタリナの顔を見れば吹き飛んでしまいますよ。
That's the smooth talker. Those cliche lines suit you as well as ever. Oh, come on, be charmed by the lines. It's no wonder he's a romantic option in an Otome game. It's a pity that he's talking with a villainess instead of a princess. Oh, but he called you his princess earlier. But such a villainess no longer exists. After all, the final event from the game has ended. I relish that fact again. With that weight off my shoulders, I feel like an elementary student at the start of a summer vacation. I get to spend my vacation on a brilliant ship with the people I love. I'm smiling to myself when I hear Geordo giggle.
随分とご機嫌ですね、カタリナ。何か嬉しいことでもありましたか？
はい、春休みにみんなと過ごせるのが嬉しくて。
Not just with you, with everyone. I never expected I would board the vinculum, so seeing my friends here too was a nice surprise. I'm still worried about mother and father though. Anna's back at the Clay's estate caring for them, and Keith did mention that they're getting better, and judging my mother's powerful handwriting in her letter, I'm sure she'll be fine.
僕もこうして春休みも毎日カタリナの顔を見られるのが嬉しいですよ。明日はどう過ごすつもりなんですか？
Yes, let's plan a date.
実は今日の散策でまだ行けていないところがあるので、そちらをメアリたちと回ろうかと思ってるんです。
Aw, shut down.
なるほど。相変わらず抜け目がないですね。
Oh, okay.
明日も僕は仕事で身動きが取れないですし。ああ、では明日の夜はどうですか？
Oh, tomorrow night instead.
夜？明日もパーティーがありますよね。
Ulterior motives.
ええ、そうですが、その後のことです。こうしてカタリナと過ごせると嬉しいのですが。
Oh.
夜のプールも綺麗だと聞いていますよ。明日はそちらへご一緒しませんか？
夜のプールですか。それは楽しそうですね。ぜひみんなも誘って。
He's like, no.
二人で行きましょうね。
No.
ほう。
Why just the two of us? Maybe he wanted to swim more last time. Would he prefer having more space to swim around? But the pool's pretty large, and I don't think it'd be a problem if the others...
もちろん、今日この後、二人きりで行ってもいいのですけれどね。
Oh, really?
今日この後ってパーティーの後ですか？
ええ。何か予定がありましたか？
はい、実は今日はメアリたちと一緒に寝ようって話しているんです。パジャマパーティーですよ。
Aw.
そうでしたか。さすがメアリー。本当に抜け目がないですね。
パジャマパーティーをするとしたら夜食が必要ですよね。今のうちに厨房にお願いした方がいいでしょうか。あ、でもパーティーの料理が余っていそうだったからお皿でも借りてきて盛り付ければ。
That's funny.
あ、飲み物も美味しかったです。ジオルド様は飲みました？初日で飲んだジュースが特に美味しくて。
カタリナは本当に楽しそうに話しますね。
Of course, she's talking about food.
そうですか？
はい。もちろんいつもそうですが、このビンクルム号に乗ってからは特別はしゃいで見えます。
Because it's all new food.
いやー、やっぱり破滅の心配がないからですかね。
She said that out loud. I have to worry about being doomed anymore.
破滅の心配？
He's like, what are you talking about? I was so concerned about doom flags that I couldn't fully enjoy school life last year. Those days were fun in their own way though. However, I've successfully avoided them all, and I have my beloved friends, so I get to relax during my second year. When I entered the academy, I was afraid of being exiled or killed, but now I'm safe and sound.
いやー、どうなることかと思ったけれど、無事2年生に上がれそうでよかったわ。
2年生になるのがそんなに楽しみですか？
え？声に出てましたか？
It seems I was thinking out loud again. Keith has warned me about that, so I should be careful at tomorrow's party.
しかし、もう2年とは。学園生活も折り返しですか。春休みが終わったら新入生も入ってきますし、いろいろとまた学園内の雰囲気が変わるかもしれませんね。
Freshman?
つまり私たちにもついに後輩ができるということですよね。
え、そうですね。
I was sad that Nicole and the student council graduated, but we'll have a lot of newcomers. Wow, is Nicole really that old? I wonder what kind of people they'll be. I'm so excited to meet them. Most of all, I'm excited to enjoy the rest of my school life without doom flags. I want to do things that I couldn't do last year. Now I don't have to worry about Geordo trying to kill me anymore. He's never wanted to kill you. In fact, quite the opposite. Maybe Geordo and I will be on better terms going forward. Well, we were already on good terms being childhood friends and all. Yeah, I mean, this is not the Otome game. You gotta think about what your real life has been, not what the Otome game is. The more I think back, the more I realize how different my life is from the game. Exactly, see? I, as a villainess of the game, am great friends with Geordo and Maria, and Keith didn't grow up to be a playboy.
2年生か。一体どんな1年になるんでしょうね。
きっとカタリナと一緒なら退屈せずに済みそうですね。でも僕は2年生として過ごす1年も楽しみですが、それ以上に卒業後のことが今から楽しみですよ。
He's looking forward to being married to you.
卒業後ってさすがにそこまで考えるのは早すぎませんか
？1年なんてあっという間ですよ。カタリナと過ごしていればきっとね。
Alright, we're graduating next year. Graduating. You graduate as a sophomore? I'm confused now. Oh, okay. Our Magic Academy is a 2-year school. That makes more sense. It feels too early to talk about graduation, but then I do remember hearing classmates talking about their future career plans. Okay, so Nicole is not like 4 years older than them then. I just watched Nicole and the student council graduate, so I can't imagine myself in their position just yet.
私たちの卒業パーティーはどんな風になるんでしょうね。またアラン様とジオルド様の演奏を聴けるんでしょうか。
聞きたいですか？
I would like that.
ええ、もちろんです。
There you go.
それならまたそういった機会を作りましょう。それはそうと、カタリナは卒業後の進路はもう決めているのですか？
卒業後の進路ですか？
Maybe I'll get a job? No, I haven't really decided yet. Wait, no, rather than a job, don't I need to marry Geordo after graduating? Yes, you do. I heard that a lady with high status will normally get married after graduating the Magic Academy. And I'm Geordo's fiance. I thought I understood that, but I almost forgot about that until now. No, I'm still just Geordo's breakwater against unwanted engagements. I've always lived ready to break off our engagement, thinking he'd fall in love with Maria, but I've never envisioned us like that. Oh, so I've never. I still can't imagine myself married to Geordo after graduation, but I can't just tell my fiance that I have no plans after graduation. But I heard that a lot of ladies will work for a while after graduating before getting married. I'd like to have a little more time if possible. It's too early for me to get married.
どうしましたか？
No.
むしろジオルド様は卒業後のお仕事というか進路って。
僕は今まで通りだと思いますよ。
Won't change much. Then that means he'll continue fulfilling his duty as part of the royal family. I grow melancholic, remembering how busy Geordo usually is and Mary's words. Even Mary, who is also engaged to a prince, often says that the role of princess is too much for her. Mary is literally the perfect noblewoman. How would I ever fulfill a princess's duties? I can't even be a proper daughter of a duke. Mother also always says if you are going to end up disgracing yourself, it would be better for you to stay here. That's not very nice. At least father is easygoing. He just tells me to follow my heart. If possible, I like to avoid getting married right after graduation, but I could never say that directly to my fiance. Aww.
そのですね。ジオルド様。
I feel flustered and lose my words, but Geordo simply smiles.
そうですか。まだ時間はありますしね。
At least he understands, even if she's not saying anything. Hold on, what was that smile? There's something disquieting about Geordo's smile, and it sends a chill up my spine. Why would it do that? Is Geordo really fine with me being his wife? Of course. Keith and mother always says things like Katerina is not fit to be a prince's consort. I wouldn't be surprised if Geordo had the same opinion, but actually Geordo's never told me anything like that. Well, I'm a duke's daughter, so maybe it's because of my title, but I'm sure it'll only be until Geordo finds true love. The Geordo in a fortune lover is annoyed just by his fiance's presence. Really? Though the game's timeline has ended, I'm sure the real Geordo will ask to break off our engagement if he falls in love in the future. When that time comes, I will certainly agree to end the engagement. Well, unlike in the game, he doesn't seem to have fallen in love with the heroine Maria so far. Speaking of Maria, I hope she's okay. She says she isn't used to attending parties, so I don't want to leave her by herself. Mary and Sophia are both there, so I think she'll be fine, but I guess we really should go back before the party ends. Aw, I wanted them to spend more time.
ジオルド様、そろそろみんなのところへ戻りませんか？パーティーの料理もまだ食べ途中でしたし。
I haven't finished eating. I stand up as I speak, and then it happens. It happens. What happens? Whoa. That was not what I was expecting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're on chapter 3. That was really fast. Oh, I guess I should have kept going in the last video. I was not expecting chapter 3 to be 30 minutes.
ジオルド・スティアートは子供の頃、ただ退屈な毎日を送っていた。
You know what? I guess we'll just keep going because I don't want to make a 30-minute video, so we're just going to keep going. I'm going to start scanning ahead to see how much longer the chapters are, so that way I can try to time out videos with like chapter start times instead of starting a chapter in the middle of a video. Okay, so Geordo Stewart lived a boring childhood. Oh, I feel so bad for him. He didn't live I guess he did live a boring childhood. He felt like he was like insignificant in his life.
何にも興味を持てず、喜怒哀楽もほとんどなかった。何をしても大抵のことはすぐにできてしまう。
But in
目標
case
もなく、張り合いのない毎日。
But in case it was missed, we are now in chapter 3 in Geordo's route. I thought there was 3 chapters in the common route, but I guess the 3rd one starts Geordo's.
色あせた世界の中で、日々は退屈に、ただ流れていくだけだった。表面上ニコニコしていれば、すべてが滞りなく進んだ。何をやっても変わらない日々。けれど、カタリナに出会って、僕は生まれて初めて人に強い興味を持った。
This is something you need to be telling her because she sees you as the Otome game character. She doesn't realize how she's changed your life by being a different person in the game.
白黒にしか見えない世界に色がつき、それまで知らなかったたくさんの感情を知った。すべて 彼女が教えてくれた。カタリナ・クラエス。彼女と出会ってからの僕の世界はこんなにも色鮮やかになったんだ。
It did say we were in chapter 3, right? The chapters are usually more broken up than this, but it looks like it just continues. Just as Geordo and I stand to return to the party, the ship rocks violently. As I am about to fall, a hand reaches out to me.
カタリナ、大丈夫ですか?
Thanking Geordo for catching me, I steady myself and glance out the window.
ええ、平気ですが、今の揺れ、なんでしょう？
わかりませんが、ただごとではなさそうですね。急いで様子を見てきます。カタリナはここで待っていてください。
I'm actually glad that the route is only like 2 chapters or 3 chapters because the common routes that are like 7, it's really slow going sometimes.
え？いやいや、私が行ってきますよ。
It would be terrible if anything happened to Geordo, the third prince. I think that I should be the one to see what's happening, but Geordo keeps his grip on me.
いいえ、ダメです。カタリナに何かあったら困りますから。
いやいや、ジオルド様の方が。
He may be a prince, but he's also a man trying to protect you.
あなたを一人で行かせられるはずないでしょう。本棚の陰に隠れて。
Geordo snaps to look at the open library door and his expression darkens.
騒ぎが起きていますが、それに妙な音も聞こえます。
Something doesn't sound right?
確かに状況がわからない以上、ここにカタリナを一人残しておく方が危ないかもしれませんね。わかりました。一緒に行きましょう。でも決して僕から離れないでください。いいですね。
はい。
Geordo and I leave the library and start back to the party hall. Though we still don't know what made the ship jolt, we first want to meet back up with everyone.
傾きもありませんし、船に穴が開いている様子はありませんね。
That's good. It would be like the Titanic all over again.
となると、先ほどの揺れはやはり。
Geordo mumbles seriously as he studies the interior of the ship. What was he about to say? I'm curious, but I know this isn't the time for idle chatter. We proceed carefully, attentive of our surroundings, and reach the party hall when Geordo suddenly stops in his tracks.
カタリナ、下がってください。
He is very serious about something.
え？何が？
声を出さないでくださ
Oh
い。
no. Geordo stops me from moving forward with his hand and glares down the hall. I peek around Geordo to look through the party's hall's open door. Something dashes by like a shadow. Is it a pirate? I strain my eyes until I make out nobles screaming, running, trying to escape. Some dangerous-looking people are chasing them and... Oh no, is that a gun?
どうやら海賊たちの襲撃を受けているようですね。
Gasp. Surprising that this is the pirates of Disturbance.
海賊？あれ、海賊なんですか？
わかりませんが、ここからはそのように見えます。とにかく一旦ここは引いた方が良さそうです。カタリナ、こちらへ。
Geordo takes my hand and we start running. I'm worried about our friends in the venue, but the word pirates occupies my thoughts. Pirates. What is it? I think I've heard that somewhere recently.
海賊の襲撃にあって船が沈むか。ちょっと見てみたかったな。
Wait, that's it. In my dream, it's the fan book Atsu was reading. I remember the book outlining a rejected doom for Katarina, and it was... I think it said a cut ending where the boat taking Katarina into exile was attacked and sunk by pirates. A route where the ship is attacked and sunk by pirates, then this is that ending? Oh no. Oh, we're at the council. The Katarina Council.
それでは緊急作戦会議を始めます。ちょっとこれどういうことなのよ。まさかお蔵入りになったはずのカタリナ破滅エンドが始まったってこと？そんなまさかゲームが終わったと安心したところに破滅エンドを持ってくるなんて。上げて落とすなんてどんだけ性格悪いのよ、制作スタッフは。状況がよくわかりませんが、もしこれがゲームの続きだとしたら大変です。まずはきちんと情報を整理しましょう。今いる時間軸は学園生活1年目の卒業式まで終えたところ、つまり本来であればゲーム本編が終わっているはずです。
I think it's funny that they're using terms like sequel, game, main story. It's pretty funny.
ゲームの時間軸で考えると友情エンドを迎えて無事終了しているはずですから、突然破滅エンドが発生するはずがありません。じゃあやっぱり無関係なんだよ。破滅フラグと関係ないって。でも海賊に襲われることなんてめったにないんじゃん。あ、まさか未プレイの友情エンドにこんな破滅が描かれていたりするの？みんな仲良しな中でカタリナだけ破滅？いや、むしろ本来のゲームのあり方とは違った形で本編の破滅フラグを回避したため、ないはずの破滅フラグが立ってしまったのではないでしょうか。そんな、どうすればいいの？海賊を返り討ちにすればいいのよ。
And beat them up.
でも土ぼこじゃ勝てないような。そもそも武器もないし、船の上じゃ土ぼこも使えないし。大丈夫大丈夫、ジオルドもいるし、なんとかなるんじゃないかな。でももしこれが本編の続きでジオルドルートだとしたら、本編の通りカタリナが破滅しそうです。
A sequel to Geordo's route.
じゃあジオルドといる方が危ないってこと？
No, don't say that.
なるべくジオルドとは距離を取って破滅エンドと関係ない人たちと一緒にいた方が安全かもしれません。
You're gonna stay away from Geordo during Geordo's route? That's kind of annoying.
でも海賊も来ているし、それはそれで別の破滅エンドを迎えそうで嫌ですわ。じゃあソフィアやメアリとずっと一緒にいればいいんじゃないかな。ライバルキャラ同士仲良くするの。ではここは。
Oh, I get to vote? This is different. Well, obviously I'm gonna vote to stay. Vote to maintain distance. Vote to... Oh. Distance. I don't want to. Does it matter? What does this one do?
ジオルドと距離を取るということでいいですかな。いいです。
Then I should hurry up and join everyone so I can stay away from Geordo. Aww. But isn't the party hall that's being raided by pirates? Okay, so let's go back and see if this makes a difference.
ライバルキャラで固まって過ごすということでいいですかな。いいです。
Now I should really join the others as soon as possible. But isn't the party hall that's being raided by the pirates? Neither one had a love catch, so I'm not sure which one I should actually be doing. Unless the love catch is later on, which sometimes it is. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and make a save file here. I am following a playthrough, just so you guys know, because I want to get all of the CGs, even though there's no gallery in this game for some reason. I don't know why. But I do want to get all the CGs, and usually when they say make a save file, it's because there's a CG locked down both routes. So now we're going to play, we're going to vote to stay with Maria and, Mary and Sophia. And that means everyone may be getting attacked right now. We need to save them. I panic as Geordo and I run hand in hand.
Geordo様、やっぱりパーティー会場に戻った方が。
カタリナ、伏せてください。
Wow. Suddenly, Geordo pushes me down, and in that moment, I hear a gunshot. Was that a gun? I hear something shatter and break out in a cold sweat. Then I hear footsteps approaching us.
Yo, 探したんだぜ、王子様。
見つかってしまいましたか。
So he's been uneasy this whole time because he thought people were looking for him. Or for her. Huh? What? Wait, he doesn't have purple eyes in this one. I still think that was him though in the kitchen. I look up quickly to see a guy who's seemingly a pirate pointing a pistol at us.
おっと、動くな。この銃はおもちゃじゃねえんだ。さっきのも脅しだ。狙って花瓶に当てたんだぜ。別に的を外したわけじゃねえ。
I like his voice. He did it on purpose? If he really was aiming for the vase, he must be very skilled. Knowing that he could have easily shot us makes me shiver.
お前らのことを探してたんだ。王子様に、公爵令嬢様。
He's been looking for both.
ここは船の上だ。逃げ切れると思うなよ。
The pirate smirks villainously. And also, we are captured by the pirate. Oh, and so we are captured by the pirates. When I enter the party hall, I see that all of us have been captured in the same way.
Maria, Mary, Sophia! 大丈夫だった？ああ、カタリナ様も捕まってしまったのですね。
これで一応乗客の数はあったな。
は、そのようです。
I never thought they'd take us here of all places. It seems they're doing a head count of all the passengers on board. I'm just glad we weren't separated from our friends. Though there are pirates surrounding us, we hold each other's hands and confirm that everyone is okay.
皆さん、怪我はありませんでしたか？
ああ、そっちは？
僕たちにも怪我はありませんよ。銃で脅されてしまいましたからね。抵抗する隙もありませんでしたよ。
そうか。だが、二人の無事が確認できてよかった。
ま、海賊らの様子からして大丈夫だろうとは思ってたけどな。
He thought they'd be okay from how they were acting.
海賊らの様子？どういうことです？
Oh, because that's who they're after, so of course they wouldn't harm them. I have the same question as Geordo. Pirates normally have an image of being violent and cruel, right? I don't understand how Alan assumed we would be okay. It doesn't add up.
彼らは乗客は一人も傷つけないように立ち回っていた。警備を担っていたクイードの軍人には負傷者も出たが。
Pretty bold to attack a ship with all of these respectable people on here, because if you get caught, you're in big trouble.
それも彼らが武器を抜いたから海賊たちが応戦したというように見えた。それに銃や剣をちらつかせてはいたが、体術を使う者も多かった。
体術を？海賊がですか？
ああ、だから見て把握できた限りでは死者はいないはずだ。
それは随分と器用ですね。
そうだな、俺もそう思う。
ところでパーティー会場を警護していたクイードの軍人たちが見当たらないようですが、いえ、それどころかクイードの貴族たちもいなくなっているようですね。一体どこへ？
クイードの方々はよくわかりませんが、海賊たちが別の場所へ連れて行ってしまいましたわ。
別の場所へ？わざわざクイード人とソルシエ人を分けたんですか？
Yeah, they're right. The people from Quid aren't here. I look around and only see nobles from Sorcier. Hold on, the food's still here. What a waste. I wonder if I can eat some. Oh my gosh. As I stare at the food in the corner, Geordo grabs me by the shoulders and pulls me close to him.
カタリナ、海賊たちの目がありますから、あまり身を乗り出さないでください。
すみません。
He's right, this isn't the time for food. It's a shame. I hope the pirates will finish the leftovers at least. He's worried about what's gonna happen to the food. It would be sad if the food was just wasted like that.
しかし、これはちょっとまずいんじゃないか。一応ビンクルム号はソルシエ石の船だろう。
ああ、ここでクイードの要人が最悪命を落としたなんてことになれば、我が国の責任問題にも発展し、外交問題となるだろう。
え？そうなの？
ですから、そんな事態になるのはできるだけ避けたいのですが。
とりあえず乗客は何人かに分けて部屋に突っ込んでおけ。
はっ！
Oh no, what if they separate me from my friends? I unconsciously grip Sophia and Mary's hands, who stand by my sides. Geordo and the others stand in front of us. They give the pirates harsh looks. Then the pirate who appears to be in charge approaches us.
さてと、まずはお前らか。
僕たちをどうするつもりですか？
どうするもこうするもねえよ。部屋でおとなしくしてもらうだけだ。王族二人に最小の身内、高位貴族の令嬢子息、そして光の魔力保持者。お前らは大切な人質だ。
The mention of light magic makes Maria shake in fear. Could their real intention be to take Maria away? I rush to stand in front of Maria and protect her, threatening the pirates with a glare. I'll never let them take her.
そこまで我々について知っているとは。ただ偶然近くに来た船を襲ったわけではないようですね。あなたたちは一体何者ですか？
何者って。ソルシエの奴らに知られてねえとは、うちも大したことは
Oh,
ねえ
his
な。
eye is purple now. He's the demon of our hot dogs.
俺はシルバ、バイス海賊団の頭領。 白暗の悪魔さ。
The demon of hot dogs. When he grins, I think I see Silva's eye flash violet. The demon of the fog.
あなたが
The nobles around me stifle their screams as they realize who stands before them.
白暗の悪魔だ。本物なのか。
いや、あの目を見た人は二度と日を拝めないんでしょ。どうか命ばかりは。
Is he really that vicious?
ようやく分かったみてえだな。つまりお前らはもう俺らから逃れられないってわけだ。
It's gonna be really interesting going down Silva's route.
海の上じゃ俺らが有利だ。おい、こいつらを連れて行け。
イエスサー。
At Silva's command, the pirates surround us. We are taken out of the hall still without answers. Oh no. After locking Katarina and friends into a cabin, we lock the other passengers into cabins one by one.
本当に何人もまとめて部屋にぶち込んでいいんすか。一緒の部屋にだなんて。正直魔法で対抗されたらひとたまりもありませんよ。
Yeah, I know. Doesn't a few of them have magic? I think Geordo has like fire magic, doesn't he?
ああ、いいんだよ。調べによるとそんな危険な魔法の使い手もいねえみたいだしな。
I guess not.
そこら辺のソルシエ貴族は魔法を使えてもそこまで脅威になるようなもんじゃねえはずだ。俺がいれば対処はできる程度だろ
う。ですが最初に連れ出した奴らはソルシエでも有数の使い手たちでしょ
う。The people in the first group, he's talking about Katarina and friends. Honestly, I understand his concern, but I shake my head and clap his shoulder.
いいんだよ。今のとこ多分それが最善策だ。カタリナ・クライスなんて爆弾が直前にぶち込まれたからな。
Is a minefield, huh? When I snatched the passenger list, I saw the names of Duke and Duchess Clays, but not their children. For whatever reason, Keith and Katarina got on board, so we quickly had a change of plans.
あいつらは全員カタリナに執着してるって話だからな。引き離せばどんな風に暴走されるか分かったもんじゃねえ。
Yeah, obsessive is the right word indeed. Just from observing them, I can tell they are all... Just from observing them, I can tell they all care about her. Separating them is the bigger risk. If they caused trouble all over the ship, I wouldn't be able to handle them. It's easier to keep tabs if they're all together. I'm keeping all the reckless troublemakers in one single room.
果たしてこの判断、吉と出るか、凶と出るか。
It doesn't seem like he's a bad pirate, he just puts on a bad front. I am very curious about his story. I'm playing his route last, so...
ま、あの王子様らもバカじゃねえからな。大事な人間を危険にさらすような下手な真似はしねえだろう。よっぽどのことがなけりゃな。
He sounds like Sasuke, Sasaka Takeru. And let me see if that's correct or not. Which could be why I like his voice, because Takeru is my favorite character from Collar X Malice. Yeah, Takeru. Sasaka. Sasaka. Yeah, so many, there's two S's and a Z in there. It's very hard to pronounce. Yeah, as soon as he said Baka de Janeo, I'm like, oh, that sounds like him.
ま、あの王子様らもバカじゃねえからな。大事な人間を危険にさらすような下手な真似はし。
Yeah, as soon as he said the word Baka, I'm like, that's exactly how he said it. In that one, he says that to her all the time. You're so dumb. Anyway. Something bad, meaning if something were to happen to Katarina, they'd riot. Yes, they would.
つってもこんなことこいつに言ったところで理解はされねえだろうけどな。
For as magic is still too unknown. Though we did gather some information beforehand, I'm still not sure how cautious to be. But it's my job to keep the men calm.
心配するな。手が空けばなるべく様子を見に行くし、何か問題が起これば俺が対処する。とにかくお前らを監視しとけ。あいつらが問題を起こさねえようにな。
That would be a really good place to stop. Should I stop there? Okay, I have decided that we are not going to stop the episode for here because no one likes a cliffhanger. I despise cliffhangers and we haven't got a CG yet, so we're going to keep going. Okay, so moving under the heavy guard of pirates, we arrive at a new room. Huh? It looks much better than I thought.
こっちは寝室か。
こちらにも部屋があるようですわね。男女それぞれの寝室がある部屋を選んで軟禁するだなんて、随分と紳士的な海賊ですこと。
How very thoughtful.
その上、略奪行為もせず、僕たちの荷物まで運び込まれているようです。妙ですね。
They are right. I expected that they would squeeze us into a more uncomfortable, smaller room than this one. Instead, they brought us to a large, comfortable room. They even carried our luggage. In the end, it's like we've only changed cabins. Wait, can't we have a pajama party here? After all, us girls had planned to get together and have a pajama party tonight. She is like not the least bit concerned that she's captured right now. Sleeping in the same bedroom just makes it even easier for us.
カタリナ、目を輝かせているところ悪いですが、今は海賊に捕まっているんですからね。
That's funny. She gets stars in her eyes and Geordo's like, no. Oh, right. This isn't like some school field trip. Though, it's impressive Geordo can tell what I'm thinking. We've really gotten to know each other well as friends.
しかし、バイス海賊団、白暗の悪魔ですか。まさか、パーティーで散々聞いたその名の海賊に襲われるとは思いませんでしたね。あの紫の目で睨まれたら石になるだの。遭遇したら、二度と生きては戻れないなどと噂される。随分と悪名高い海賊だったと思いますが。
I don't think he's planning on killing you guys, though.
そんな噂があるんですか？
あくまで噂ですよ。おそらく、彼の戦いぶりに尾ひれがついて、そのように大げさに伝わっているのでしょ
う。まあ、俺もパーティーで話を聞いただけだが、特にあの狩猟だっていうシルバは相当有名らしいな。
I didn't know that. Because I was so concentrated on the food at both parties, all this information is new to me.
だが、バイス海賊団の標的はクイードの商船のみだって話だったよな。
そうですね。僕もそのように聞いています。ですがこの船はソルシエ石ですし、今回の航路に彼らは出ないという話でしたが。
パーティーで何度も噂が上るほど有名な海賊団だ。クイードの海軍に警戒されて動きづらくなってきたのかもしれない。
そういえば今回警備に当たっていたフレデリック卿も何度か白暗の悪魔とやり合ったという話でしたね。
ああ、それでバイス海賊団も今までのやり方が通用しなくなったのかもしれない。
だから 思い切って標的も航路も変えたんでしょうか。それにしては妙なところが多すぎますが。
Sounds like more personal reasons than what they're thinking.
そもそもなぜ彼らが僕たちの顔を見ただけで身分を言い当てたのか、いや知っていたのかも気にかかります。
それに隔離されたクイードの者たちは船のどこでどうしているのか。
なんでクイードとスルシエで分ける必要があったんだろうな。
もしかしたら今船を占拠している海賊たちとクイードは何かつながりがあるのかもしれませんね。
Like Rosie, for example.
もちろん憶測でしかありませんが、とにかく今は情報が不足しています。こんな状態で邪推を重ねてもいいことはありません。しかし相手の意図が読めない以上身動きも取れないですし、これからどうしたものか。
For now, well, at least we're all together. But then I look around and suddenly realize my precious brother isn't here. Oh no, what did they do with Keith?
ってキースがいないわ。
そうでした。キースは具合が悪くてパーティーに出られなかったんでしたね。
Well, I'm sure that the pirate knows who Keith is too, so they probably got him in a special place.
今、医務室にいるんだったよな。扉の外にいる見張りに探りを入れてみるか。
と言っても安易に情報を落としてくれるとは思えませんけれど。
そうだな。海賊の言葉が信用できるとも限らない。
そんな。じゃあキースはどうなっちゃうの？
My stomach turns and I pale, thinking about my dear brother left behind in the infirmary. Nicole puts his hand on the door.
風の魔力で音を拾えば状況がわかるかもしれない。まずは医務室の様子を調べてみよう。
Right, Nicole's wind magic can pick up sounds.
お兄様、私もお手伝いさせてください。
ああ、助かる。ではソフィア、準備はいいか？
はい。
Nicole and Sophia use their wind magic without delay. For a few moments, they examine the sounds outside the door and at the same time sigh.
どうやら医務室にもパーティー会場と同じように海賊たちがやってきて、患者は軟禁されているようだな。幸い危害も加えられていないし、今いる患者たちについてはきちんと戦医が治療の対応に当たっているようだが。
ならキースも無事よね、きっと。
あ、おそらく。とはいえ人数が多くて肝心のキースの様子がわかるような会話は聞こえなかった。
人数が多い？医務室にですか？
はい、どうやら海賊たちに襲われた衝撃からか具合を悪くして医務室に運ばれる人が急増しているみたいです。
Yeah, of course. If your luxury voyage was suddenly ruined by pirates, you would definitely fall over in shock.
なるほど。医務室がそんな状況に。でも戦医たちが危害を加えられていないなら一応は安心できそうですね。
そうですよね、きっと。
That said, I still can't shrug off this anxiety until I see that Keith is safe with my own eyes. He's my precious brother, my family.
カタリナ、そんな顔をしないでください。情報収集については引き続きニコルたちに頼むとして、それと同時に別の手段も講じてみますから。
Geordo smiles to comfort me. That smile tells me that he's worried about Keith too. It's reassuring.
ありがとうございます、 ジオルド様。でも一体どうするんですか？私たち部屋に閉じ込められていると思うんですが。
目的はまだ分かりませんが、今の話を聞く限り、海賊たちも病人や怪我人にはきちんと対応をするようです。医務室が人で溢れ返っているということは、つまり具合が悪いといえば医務室へ行ける。それは我々も例外ではないというわけです。
I can see the plot, the plot thickening in his skull.
なるほどな。仮病を使って医務室へ向かうっていうわけか。
Never noticed how Alan had an earring on his ear. I like that.
ええ、そうすれば部屋の外へ出て情報収集ができますからね。実際に見聞きして得られる情報というのは侮れません。部屋を出られるに越したことはないでしょう。
確かにその通りですね。
しかし誰が行く？全員でというわけにはいかないだろ
う。もちろん私が行くわ。キースの顔を見たいもの。
そうですね。仮病を使うのは一人。カタリナがいいと思います。キースの顔を見て安心できるでしょうし。
こいつに仮病の演技なんてできるのか？
I mean, it's possible.
それにカタリナ様お一人では危険です。ではカタリナ様、ここは私が付き添い人を務めますわ。いえ、私が。
ご心配なく。言い出した僕が責任を持って
Take
カタリナの付き添い
responsibility.
人役を務めますから。
I will take responsibility.
それに僕はカタリナの婚約者ですからね。それが自然でしょう。
It would be only natural as a fiance pretending to be worried about their other being sick, but not in the way he's suggesting it. He just wants to be with her.
まさか最初からそれが目的でしたのね。
The way she grumbles it, she's like, how dare you?
何の話でしょう。
Oh, here's the little funny music now. What are they talking about?
とにかくカタリナ、それでいいですよね。僕もキースの具合が心配ですから。
Of course, get her permission by saying, I'm worried too.
お願いします。
There you go. Now you have permission. I start practicing so I can pretend to feel sick, but
お腹が痛い。
that's so bad.
お前さすがにそれはないだろう。
海賊に疑われないためにも、もう少し苦しそうな演技をした方がいいかもしれない。
そうですね。それだとさすがにすぐ仮病だと感づかれてしまいそうです。
My friends are criticizing my acting. Oh no, this is bad. I have to try harder for Keith's sake. If I think of the stomachache I had when I ate too much fruit from that tree, that should look painful enough. I think back then, I must have looked like...
ダメだ。死んでしまう。
I think I'm dying. And Sophia's like, oh no, try harder. And Nicole can't stand it either. None of them. What's with this weird silence? Maria, not you too.
やはりカタリナ様に嘘をついていただこうというのが無茶ですわ。
確かにそうですね。カタリナは黙ってお腹を押さえているだけで大丈夫ですよ。あとは僕が何とかしますから。
でも
大丈夫です。必ずキースに合わせてあげますから信じてください。
Even Geordo is giving up on my acting. I guess it was a fatal performance. Was it that bad? I'm sad I couldn't do better, but more importantly, I must reach the infirmary in order to see Keith. I can't let the pirates suspect me, so I must trust Geordo and all my friends.
わかりました。では私はお腹を黙って押さえていますので。
Roger, I will silently hold my stomach.
ええ、お願いします。いい子ですね。
Geordo smiles cheerfully and pats me on the head.
どさくさに紛れて。
Don't sound so offended. Oh my goodness.
メアリ、早くやりますよ。キースの無事を確認したいですから。
Keith, I'll be right there. When I put my hand to my stomach, everyone starts to rapidly bang on the door.
すみません。誰かいませんか？
See, he knows how to act.
カタリナ様の具合が。早くどなたかいらしてください。
Why is she blushy while she's doing it? I don't understand. Wow, they're all believable actors. I cannot expect less from the student council members. They make it seem so realistic. I have to do my best too.
おい、うるさくするな。一体何だって言うんだ。
何か体に合わないものを食べてしまったのか、急に彼女が苦しみ始めまして。
彼女を医務室に移動させたいんだ。この部屋から出してやってくれないか。
My friends are such great actors. I groan and look down, my hands on my stomach, as if it hurts so much I can't even speak. It hurts, probably. She's gonna will herself to hurt.
声も出せないのか？おい、大丈夫なのか？
Ow, ow, keep it up.
というかこれ、歩けるのか？おい、誰か担架でも。
いえ、大丈夫です。僕が彼女を運びますから。
Oh, really? I concentrate on holding my stomach as hard as I can when suddenly I'm floating in the air. What? Geordo's face is right in front of me. It's hard to believe, but... Isn't this the Princess Carrie?
シオルド様がなさることではないですわ。私がお運びしますから。
Oh my gosh, you probably can't even lift her.
というか、担架で運ぶとか今言いかけてた気がするんだが。
Oh, come on, don't deny him this. I can hear our friends chattering behind us, but I'm stunned still with Geordo's face so close to mine. This wasn't part of the plan, was it? What is going on?
ほら、カタリナ。具合が悪いのですから、じっとしていてください。
Geordo whispers sweetly right into my ear, and it nearly knocked me out. I can't handle any more surprises. How do I even pretend to be sick in a situation like this? I want to shout that at him, but there's no way I can in front of the pirate guards. I whisper that back at him as the last resort, but Geordo just smiles cheerfully.
いいえ、全く重くありませんよ。では、医務室へ案内をお願いします。
He's like awkward. Are we really going like this? Just as he says, Geordo walks with me in his arms, his gait as light as ever. No, please put me down. I try to wiggle like a worm, but Geordo doesn't seem to mind. He's holding me so tightly I can't move. If anything, the more I fidget, the more he hugs me, and the closer our faces get together. As Geordo's face draws near, and as I panic, a pleasant smell brushes my nose. Too close, too close, too close. This beauty is too much for me. With no romantic experience from my past life or this one, I'm way past capacity. Maybe I should put on some weight so that even he can't carry me. That's it. Keith might get upset at me, but I'm going to eat a lot of food. I'll get so heavy even Geordo will acknowledge it. Too heavy to carry. You just want a reason to eat. I focus on those thoughts, trying to forget about close proximity. Meanwhile, Geordo swiftly walks out of the room. That was really funny. Must eat, must get fat. And with our friends shouting in the background, we head to the infirmary. When we arrive at the infirmary, it's completely packed.
おや、吐き気と頭痛ですか。でしたらこちらの薬を。ああ、君、持ってきてくれるかね。
はい。
What? All these people got sick?
で、次はなんだ。また来たのか。
そうなんだよ。この女が傷んだもんを食って腹を壊したって話で。
No, I never said that.
わかった。ならこっちだ。吐き気はないのか？
ええ、腹痛だけのようです。
そうか。ならただの食当たりみてえだな。しかしご令嬢はやっぱりヤバだな。そんなんで腹壊すとは。
Through this odd misunderstanding, the pirates let us into the infirmary. I feel disgraced. I'm confident in my iron stomach, so to have it called weak is annoying. Keith and Geordo already think that I easily get stomach aches, so I need to redeem myself. Sometimes I have to run to the restroom after overeating a little, but my stomach is not weak.
じゃあ、二人は繊維の手が開くまでそこで待っててくれ。具合が余計悪くなるようならすぐに言えよ。
ええ、わかりました。
俺は見張りに戻る。逃げようなんざ考えるんじゃねえよ。たく、なんだってんだこの患者の多さは。
The guard mumbles a few more complaints and heads out the door. I'm finally out of his sight. What a relief. The misunderstanding still bothers me, but at least I no longer have to pretend to feel sick. Well, I forgot to stay in character after Geordo started carrying me.
妙ですね。海賊たちの対応があまりに良心的です。患者の具合にあそこまで気を使うとは。何にせよ、キースを早く探しましょう。行きますよ、カタリナ。
We get permission from the doctor to visit Keith. It doesn't take long to find him among the row of beds.
キース！よかった！無事だったのね！
姉さん、どうしてここに？
For some reason, Keith's face suddenly drops. I try to rush over to my brother's bedside, but realize Geordo is still carrying me.
ジオルド様、もう下ろしていただいていいのですが。
姉さんもまさか具合が？
ううん、平気よ。キースの様子を見に来ただけで。
安心してください。でも、どこで話を聞かれるかわかりませんから、もう少しこうしていてくださいね。
I hold my breath as he whispers into my ear again. He's right. The pirates are only just outside the door. Geordo carries me to Keith's bed and finally puts me down.
それでキース、具合はどう？大丈夫？
ああ、うん。それなりに元気にはなったんだけど。それよりどうして姉さんがジオルド様に抱きかかえられていたの？
We're focused in on that.
いやー、つい迫真の演技をしちゃって。
Oh, she got embarrassed.
どういう意味？
あなたの心配をしたカタリナが仮病を使ってこの医務室まで来ようとしたんですよ。
She finally realizes his beauty and charm.
でもあまりにも苦しそうに見えてしまい、 短歌を持って来られそうになったので、こうして婚約者である僕が運んできたというわけです。
It's always his duty.
そういうことか。それなら短歌を持ってくるまで待っていた方が良かったんじゃないですか。
You just said
いえ
why.
いえ、カタリナのあの仮病の演技ではすぐに海賊に嘘をついていると悟られてしまいますから。
That's also true.
本当にそうだったの、姉さん。
Buddy. I think it's the Geordo is right, but let's do the well.
いや、そんなつもりは。
ではカタリナ、もう一度不屈の演技をしてくれませんか？
Huh? I have to do it again? Okay, this time I'll do it well.
ダメだ、死んでしまう。
言ったでしょ？
I told you. Okay, let's go back up. Geordo's right.
いや、まあ、はい、難しいわよね、仮病の演技って。
はあ、まあ姉さんには確かに難しいかもしれないけれど。
言った通りでしょ、キース。
でもだからってそんな隙をジオルド様に見せなくても。本当に姉さんは警戒心がないというか、隙がありすぎるというか。
It's getting a little bit old, Keith.
ですが、そうした方が自然にカタリナに付き添えるでしょう。カタリナを一人で行かせるわけにはいきませんから。
まあ確かに姉さん一人じゃ危ないので、そこは感謝しますけれどね。
それでキス、この医務室で見聞きしたことを教えてください。僕たちは情報収集を兼ねてここへ来たんです。
Without raising suspicion, the three of us share what we know about the pirates.
それで寝ていたら急に海賊たちが押し寄せてきて、それであっという間に制圧されてしまいました。
キースは大丈夫だったの？
うん。ここでは土の魔力も満足に使えないし、他に寝ている患者さんもいたからね。僕もみんなも脅されておとなしくしていたよ。
抵抗する人がいなかったというわけですか？
はい。最初は戦医たちも怯えていたんですが、それよりも医務室に運び込まれる人が増えて、今は対応に追われている状況です。
なるほど。この医務室にはソルシエの貴族しかいないようですが、クイードの貴族たちを知りませんか？
いえ、そういえばクイードの人たちは運び込まれていないみたいですね。あ、いや、僕が寝ていた時はいた気がしますが、今はいませんね。
となると、やはり意図的にクイード人とソルシエ人が分けられている。もしこの医務室に運び込まれている人たちが海賊に襲われたせいで精神的な苦痛を感じたのだとしたら、国の違いは関係ないでしょうし。そういえばここにも警備の人員が配置されていたのでは？姿は見えませんね。
確かにいなくなってますね。海賊に襲われる前はいたと思うんですが、拘束されて連れて行かれたのかもしれません。
なるほど。
それはそうと、姉さんたちはどうしているの？こうやって医務室に送られてくるくらいだから、そこまでひどい扱いではなさそうだけど。
ああ、それがね、結構いい感じの部屋にみんなと連れて行かれて。
もともと過ごしていたのと遜色のない客室なのは認めますが、結局は軟禁ですよ。扉の前に見張りがついていますから。
そうなんだ。でも 過ごしやすい部屋にいたみたいでよかった。それにしても使っていた部屋と同等の客室なんて海賊の割にはやけに扱いがいいですね。
ええ、この医務室についている海賊の見張りたちも患者の具合を気遣う様子でしたし、もちろん言葉遣いや態度はそやですが。
Wow, their observation skills are wonderful. I try to follow along, but all I can do is nod in agreement to their serious conversation. After that, the two of them asked the ship's doctor for information. Before long, Geordo sighs deeply.
やはり状況をきちんと把握するためにはこの船の中を探るしかなさそうですね。
I do sense a stopping point coming up. I skipped ahead a little bit to see if it was ending or if it was going on further. And there's a lot coming up, so I am going to be stopping here pretty soon.
はい。とはいえ見張りがいるので悟られずに抜け出すのは難しそうですが。
なら見張りを気絶させて抜け出しましょう。
I'm going to strike them.
そんなことができるの？
I mean, princes are taught to fight, right? I didn't expect Geordo to make that kind of suggestion. He smiles flippantly, as if it's nothing serious.
少し体格差はありますが、問題ありません。
じゃあ、さっきも仮病を使う必要はなかったんじゃ。
Oh, don't pout. You're fine.
いいえ、そんなことはありません。見張りは交代制のようですし、気絶させればいずれ露見して騒ぎになります。あの時点では医務室へ行くのが一番の目的でしたからね。後々船内を探る可能性があった以上、あそこではおとなしくしておく必要があったんですよ。逃げ場のない船の中です。いずれ捕まるか感づかれることは分かりきっていますから、騒ぎを起こすのをなるべく後回しにしたかったんです。
なるほど。
In other words, knocking the guards out to explore the ship was already an option for Geordo at the time.
とはいえ、役得の機会を逃したくなかったのが本音とも言えますが。
Of course not.
やっぱりそっちが本当の理由じゃないですか。
He's like, I knew it.
それでどこに行くの？
そうですね。まずクイードの貴族と軍人たちがどこに軟禁されているのかが気になるところですが、やはりこの船の要、管理区域へ向かうのが一番ではないでしょうか。この船の技術者はクイード人が大半だったはずです。ビンクルム号が動いているということは、同じクイード人を盾に脅されている可能性もあります。その管理区域に宰相たちがいる可能性も考えられますね。
Oh, yeah. I remember him saying that Sorcier and Quid worked together to make the ship. On the first day, they said the Vinculum is a ship made with Quid's shipbuilding technology and Sorcier's magic skills. Wait, speaking of ship engineers, Rosie's face comes to mind. He's one of the ship's engineers too. Rosie, I hope he's safe. Imagining a pirate pointing a gun at Rosie as he steers the ship for his life makes me anxious.
じゃあ早速行きましょう。それでケースはどうする？
僕も行くよ。だいぶ具合も良くなったし、何より姉さんが心配だからね。
Does he know how to fight though? I think carrying more than one person around would be like extra baggage. He stares at Geordo as he says that. I'm not sure why, but I'm glad that he cares about me as always.
じゃあ3人で行きましょう。
キース、本当に大丈夫ですか？無理せず寝ていてもいいんですよ。
こんな状況で寝ていられないですから。3人で行きましょ
う。わかりました。情報を集めるにあたって視野が広いキースがいてくれるに越したことはありませんからね。では行きましょ
う。And so the three of us stand up and I know I said that no one likes a cliffhanger, but I think I'm going to end the episode there with just the black screen. Everyone wondering what just happened. Oh, obviously he's probably going to, like, you know, take out the guards or whatever. So we're going to stop the episode for there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like and or subscribe down below, and look forward to the rest of chapter 3 next time. Bye.